Hey guys, I wanted to do this video on the current next generation system pre-orders that are going on right now. Little did I know, the day after E3, they were taking pre-orders for the Xbox One and the PS4. I was basing it off what I knew from last time, which was after E3 happened, there was a long break between when we actually got the release date for the PS3 at the time. We don't actually have the release date for the PS4 or the Xbox One yet. They just said sometime in November. But regardless of that, the day after E3, they started taking uh, reservations or pre-orders for them. So I got home last night from work, looking online. People are posting slips online for their pre-orders, and I'm like, oh crap! If anything happens similar to what happened last time, there's no way there's going to be any left today if I go out and try to reserve one. The last time when the PS3 came out, for the availability for the reserve, I called GameStop the night before and said, hearing rumors online that GameStop is going to start taking PS3 pre-orders the next day. And the employee said, it's not official and I'm not really supposed to tell people, but yes, we are, even though they hadn't really officially announced it yet. Um, the next day, I got to GameStop at the main mall first. I was the first person there. I got the number one reserve. They only had 6 systems total. No, excuse me, they had 8 systems total for pre-orders. What happened later on is they had to cut that back down to only 6. So the last 2 people did not get a system. So I was lucky that I was actually number one. I went to GameStop today. They opened at 10 o'clock. I got there. I drove by. There was no line. I said, okay, I'm good. There's not going to be a huge line of people waiting to go in. That was either good or bad. Number one, that they were already all spoken for, and everyone in the area knew it, so no one was showing up to try to reserve them anymore. Or number two, there was still some available, and I would hopefully be able to reserve one. There was also a Best Buy right next to it in the same area. I drove by there before as well, and there was no line there. So I said, okay, I have 2 areas that I can go to if I need to. So I go to GameStop, wait for it to open. I only had to wait a few more minutes, and the door opened up. I walked in. Guy asked how I was doing. I asked if he had any PlayStation 4 pre-orders left, and he said I have 2. Then he checked his computer and said, oh wait, I've only got 1. But 1 was enough for me because I ended up coming away with this, which is my $100 deposit on PlayStation 4. I was the 20th person out of 20 spots available to get a PS4. A lot of what I'm hearing is a lot of the GameStops are doing 20 systems. I think this is going to vary based on your location. Located in Maine, I think a lot of the systems coming to the state for a lot of the GameStops are probably going to be about 20 systems. If you go to some of the bigger populated states, bigger areas like Boston, New York City, Los Angeles, you're going to see a lot more systems available for those areas because of the increased population, which is good because there's more systems available, but also you're going to have to deal with a higher population of people trying to get them too. So it really may not be as much of a benefit. But I did get mine. That's, awesome. I was really skeptical about whether I was going to be able to get one or not. My dog's kind of interrupting my video. He gets a little jealous sometimes if I'm not paying attention to him. They also had 10 Xbox One available as well. I'm sorry, I'm trying to give him attention too. They had 10 Xbox One pre-orders as well. Hi, say hi. That's Apollo if anyone wants to know. Get out. They had 10 Xbox Ones. I read online today too on some of the forums that that GameStop was going to be increasing the pre-order sales as they filled them, meaning once they filled the initial 20 and the initial 10 for the Xbox One, they would add an additional 20 and add an additional 10. I don't really see that happening. I think that was mostly an unfounded rumor. I haven't read anything about that anywhere else. I also heard that there was still some available pre-orders at Best Buy, which was going to be my next place to go to. As far as I know, they're still doing pre-orders on Amazon.com. The launch edition is sold out, so the standard edition is the only one that's left. The only difference between the two is the launch edition was a guaranteed system launch, so you would get it the day that the system became available to everyone else, or at least it would be shipped to you that day. The standard edition is the same PS4. There's nothing different about it. It's just that it means that they will ship that system out to you as soon as they can after the launch, which means you may not get it on launch day shipment. It may be, a week or two after, whenever they get more in. I have really no idea, but that's just what that means in case any of you were confused about that. I just wanted to ask those of you that have been successful as far as making a pre-order for a PS4 or an Xbox One, what situations have you encountered as far as the availability in your areas, your locations where you live? I mean, are you getting very few systems available, 20, less than 20? I've read some online that some people are getting up to, 50 or more. So, I think it's going to be real sporadic. So, hopefully the people that are out there, going around looking for the systems can actually make a pre-order now, and they won't be stuck having to wait another month or a month and a half until more systems come in after the initial launch. I have a pretty good feeling that more systems will be available for the PS4 than what were available for the PS3, just based on the fact that they're taking 20 initial pre-orders right off the bat compared to only 8 when I did the PS3. So that's a good sign. PS3 isn't dealing with a SAW processor. They're dealing with more mainstream components, which are more widely available, easier to mass produce. So hopefully we won't see a shortage as much as last time. So leave your feedback, leave your comments as far as what you guys have encountered if you're able to reserve a system for either console, the Xbox One or the PS4. Leave a like or a comment or a subscription if you want to see some more videos. I have 3 other videos posted up, so if you guys want to go to my channel, you can check those out too. And thanks for watching. Catch you guys soon. I'm going to be doing some more videos pretty soon too. I might do another one tonight or early tomorrow morning, so be sure to check back in. Thanks for watching. Bye.